then. Hello, everybody. If you are watching live, if you are not, then let's kick off. So, what we're going to do today is what chess.com have done over the Halloween weekend is they've put a couple of extra special Halloween bots up, and they're these two pumpkins here. One of them is a pumpkin, Peter the Pumpkin's worth. It's rated, it's 1,000. I have beaten that every single time, loads of times. If you're struggling to beat that, then go and have a look at another video, perhaps that someone else has done, because I'm going to concentrate on this little fella here. Jack-o'-lantern, which is a 1600 strength pumpkin and is very aggressive, and it's taken me a lot of attempts to beat it, but eventually I did, and that's the game I'm going to show you. So we're going to go straight to it, because this has taken loads of attempts. I've had audio problems and all sorts of things, so we can go straight into this and just crack-a-lacquer on with it. Let's make sure it's on screen. Yes, good. Everything seems to be working. Right. So now you'll see, I mean, I did win this game, but with 6 blunders, but Jack-o'-lantern had 5 blunders, and it's 72% accuracy for me, 66 Jack-o'-lantern, so quite a close game. So we're going to go to the analyst board. Okay, so I start off with the King's Pawn opening. And it's a very aggressive player, so I think, okay, let's go aggressive. Let's do the wayward queen, which is your sort of bishop's fool. You know, you would get your bishop out here, and if they fall for it, you get the checkmate in there. But computers, unless they're above amoeba level, below amoeba level, they never fall for it. I don't think I've ever got a computer with it. But I thought I'll just go for that. It seems to not really like it. It doesn't fall for it because it brings the queen out, and then I'll bring the bishop out anyway. So it's, you know, it's good development. If you're doing the wayward queen, you know it's, you know, you're getting pieces out there. Now what I should have done is taken this, but for some reason I didn't. I went back there, which was a blunder. He seems to be getting pretty trigger happy with his blunders at the moment. Stockfish and its judgment, or whether it's Stockfish at Judge It or chess.com's software, I don't know, you know. But anyway, I think the stronger it gets, the more it beats up on us mere mortals. So we just carry on. There's lots of moves at the moment. Jack-o'-lantern bot has the upper hand, as you can see by the evaluation bar. You can't see, I'm not going to adjust everything, but you can't see where I've taken pieces, but you can see where he's taken pieces. So I'll just comment on that. So what I find, because it's such an aggressive bot, be aggressive back. It's going to get aggressive with you. Don't back off of it. Just go for it. If he's coming at you, go for it. Don't negotiate with him. Just punch him. Right. So here we go. Straight in there with an aggressive move, attacking the queen. So I attack his queen, which is a blunder. He takes that pawn, so that's going to give him a pawn advantage. But I then do this, and I did that on purpose. I remember thinking, I'm just going to do something completely, because I'd played about 20 games, kind of experimenting, and I was thinking, if this goes wrong, I'll just resign and start another game. So that gets the king off of that top spot, gets rid of all its castling rights, and he is only +2 ahead at the moment. As you can see, I've got 2 of his pawns. That's the key. I think he's very aggressive with the pawns, so take his pawns away. And that is what I think the main programming, a bit like Nelson is with the queen. Once you take that away, its main programming is to use that. So check. And then immediately, just no-brainer, swap off queens. And more aggression from me. I can be more aggressive than Jack-o'-lantern. It's real street fighting. I think now it's losing a few pawns. It's lost its queen, and it's even now starting to lose its way. And now its evaluation bar is 5-5 in favour of it. It is winning, but see how it's bringing those pawns down? It just rains them down on you. So any opportunity to take them, I take them. Or its pieces. So, you know, swap offs. Even though it's +2, I'm swapping off here. So I'm just going to carry on through a little bit. The old sun's come out now here in Bicester. It was raining cats and dogs earlier on. So now I castle. And he can't castle, you see. So I think I got it a bit confused, because, I mean, otherwise it's so aggressive, it's so rabid, it plays, it just gets you like it's like in a stranglehold, constricts you like a boa constrictor. So I'm just going aggressive, I'm attacking there, bang, let's just take that. Take it back, that's fair enough, we'll get that and we'll attack another piece, we'll attack a pawn. I should have moved it to there. But so he takes one of my pawns, fair play. And I'm just erring on caution because he's got these two rooks here, and I want to take them out if they come over here. So just remember that. But he goes there. So I take another pawn, and I've got 4 of his pawns, and he's only got 2 of mine. But he's +1, so I'm starting to make up ground. However, the evaluation bar is now 4.6. So I am starting to get the upper hand, and of course I take that. Threaten the knight once again. Let's get aggressive, making him back off now. Check. Take another pawn. This is the key, I think. Look at, I've got loads more pawns than I've equalled now on points, and that evaluation bar is starting to swing the other way. Check. Obviously, this is how I do it. You could do it a lot quicker than this, a lot better than this. Just putting it out there, as they say. And these pumpkins apparently aren't going to last long. So it's Sunday the 31st of October at the moment. And I think at midnight tonight, I reckon my theory is midnight tonight here in the UK, they'll disappear. They'll vanish. So whether... I don't think they'll vanish off of my archive. I don't think they can do that. But they'll just be no longer available to play. So you've probably got 12 hours, 12, 13 hours to play them once this video goes out. So attack again. Or he might be watching it and they're no longer available. And we take that. There we go. And he'll take back, of course. And now that... The Stockfish considers that a great move. There's another layer now. The beta version is now on the alpha version. I'd never use the beta version. I don't want glitches. But yeah, now you get this move, which is above the best move and just below a brilliant move, which is a great move, mate. Which is quite good. And he blunders. And I take that pawn, so it's another pawn. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pawns, and he's only got 2. But he's a whole piece up on us. I've just got the rook, he's got a knight and a rook. So not over yet. But look at that evaluation bar. It's starting to go in my favour. The hunter's now starting to become the hunted. Attack another pawn. Take it and put him in check. And another blunder, and that evaluation bar goes down, but he blunders. And a missed win, and now it starts to bang on and on about me moving this up. This B2 to B4. It just keeps going, move that up, move it up. But I ignore it. And now that, apparently, I should have moved that up and then given the king an escape route there, just in case he was thinking about a back ranker, which, yeah, makes sense. But I didn't do that. Again. Attack the knight. And he takes a pawn, but I don't care. I attack the knight. Attack it again. See, aggression now. He goes for the check. And I escape. Get into that little hidey hole that I prepared. And up we go. Now we're going to move these pawns, start rolling them up the board there. With the intention of promotion. So he does a great move, mate. Just there. Not mate. That's what we say here in the UK. If someone's a friend, we say you're a mate. That's what they say in Australia as well. Or mate. There's a blunder. So I take. So you see, it starts to glitch a little bit now. It's starting to realise that it's this big pawn advantage I've got, because I've taken all of his pawns now, is a bit overwhelming for it. It has now calculated that I can win this. I mean, I could easily blunder. I do win it, but I could easily make mistakes and lose it. But it's starting to get desperate, and it doesn't have its own pawns. So it just moves back. It doesn't quite know what to do. So it takes a pawn, but I don't care. Now, it wanted me to move this. Constantly on about me moving this, but it's now protecting the king, you see. So up we go again. And now he's put the knight there, guarding that promotion square. So this all gets a bit tricky, a bit complicated now. And I don't know how I did this, but I did it. We go, you take it. So I've got that king as far away from that pawn as possible. And they say that's a blunder. Start rolling that one up now. There we go, get that king safe, another great move. And we get the king, comes into action now. You see the king is a powerful piece when it comes to promotions, promoting pieces. And now look at it, it's king. It's just going, what do I do? Look, it's got a little question mark there, scratching its head. Huh? Attack the knight. Check. Attack the knight again. Am I bothered, as they say? Start bringing this up. That king's starting to scoot across the board, but it moves very slow. Now he moves that to there. I don't know why. I think the intention is to check again. So now look at it. It's really going caca-cuckoo. It's moved the king away again. It just knows it's beat. Because it's programmed for aggression. It's like a prize fighter, a boxer, that's very good at knockout punches, but not that good, you know, tactically at all the other stuff. So that's a no-brainer. Let's swap them off. And he goes check, and now I can threaten the knight, and there's no more checks. And I could take that knight. So, I mean, now it just tries to escape. So we promote. And this is it. This is that part of the game when you know, especially when that happens, you know you are going to win. You have to mess up big time to lose it now. So it's fun time. Here we go. And I'm sure there was a much quicker way of getting checkmate. I mean, I could have just taken that knight out, which is what I'm trying to do. So what I do now is we're going to get another queen. I'm just watching out for stalemates. We don't want that. So if you don't want a stalemate, always check. Always put the king in check if you can. So I'm going to take all of its pieces apart from that king. I know I could probably checkmate it a lot quicker than this. And I could have just sacrificed that queen. He would have taken it, and then I could have done, you know, a queen-king mate. You look at one of my other videos, I show you how to do that really quickly. You can do that in about 10 seconds. But we don't do that. We do this. And I want to take that knight out, and I'm going to give the king the privilege of doing that. No, I don't. I give the queen the privilege. The king helps. The king helped. The king held it down for me. So now it's just a simple ladder mate to finish the game off. The ultimate humiliation for Jack-o'-lantern the pumpkin bot. The aggressive pumpkin bot. There we go. The bully is now defeated. There we go, and that's checkmate with a ladder mate there. You want to have a look at it again. Here we go. Let's go back. Bang. Bang. And then it's the final move. The double queens. Checkmate. Okay, there we go. Thanks very much, everybody who is watching now live or is watching this video in the future. That's how I beat Jack-o'-lantern, the aggressive pumpkin bot. Right, until the next video, we are down, we are clear, and we're gone. Bye-bye.